Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and yeah, I'm recording this on the same day as I recorded the last video. If you're wondering why, I'm feeling a little bit spunky today, and I want to make another upload. Real quick, though, before we get into the videos, I want to show y'all what y'all are on right now. Now, as you've seen in my other videos, don't mind all that cardboard back there, that's for what I'm about to actually show you. Oh my hair looks so busted, my bad. Anyways, so what I'm about to show you is my equipment, if you will. This is my equipment. Oh my god. This is my equipment, if you will. As you can see, I made this out of cardboard. You can see right there. This is my microphone holder. As you can see, I made it so it could hold my microphone. And then we got this, which is what y'all be on all the time. Is this thing. This right here. It's like a makeshift tripod kind of thing. The camera goes right here, and works pretty good. Anyways, I just felt like showing y'all that. So yeah. Also, I'm thinking of moving my desk over here in this little area. You see, like putting this her cage. Putting her cage over there in freaking camera, so over there in that area, and then probably just keeping everything else. Maybe moving this desk right here, right in front of here. Well, then where would my TV go? Actually, I don't think that would work. I'd have to get two TVs. No. Anyways, so what we're reacting to today. Oh my, what the fuck did I just say? Anyways, why can't I say this? What we're reacting to today. So what we're reacting to today is 3 True Snapchat Horror Stories animated. It's made by MJV Animations. I've never watched their videos, but we're about to, so yeah, I hope they don't copyright this video. I mean, the link's gonna be in the description. You already know I put all the links in the description. Even if it's like 30 videos, I individually put them in the video. It's painful for me, but I feel like that's the only way to be fair, alright? Alright? Okay? What is wrong with me, man? Why am I so like... Alright, MJV Animations, link will be in the description. Go check them out, because if you don't, then I'll have to pull up to your house, and you and me both don't want that. What the fuck is wrong with me, bro? Why am I on some different timing right now? Also, I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep the lights on this video. Not for any particular reason. I just kind of don't want... Actually... Yeah, I'll go ahead and turn them off. But if I'm gonna turn them off, I need to light a candle.
Whoa, hold the phone. Yeah, it's Advertisement Bazaga. And yes, I am in a rose button-up at 12 o'clock at night. Don't bother asking. Anyways, if you're wondering what the heck is Advertisement Bazaga doing here, well, that candle that you just saw, is made by my sister, Sister Bazaga. Have you ever wanted to wake up? Oh, yes. You ever wanted to wake up and smell Fruit Loops, but you're just pre-diabetic or something and you just can't eat Fruit Loops? I got the thing for you. Wha-bam! Sunday, oh, y'all can't read that. Saturday morning cartoon candle. It's really freaking good. Oh, it's really good. And maybe that's not your mojo. Well, it's my mojo. I love Fruit Loops. I don't really like Fruit Loops though. But if you're like me, you know, Fruit Loops may not be your strong suit. Wha-bam! Don't mind it being burnt. They're that good that I used it to where it burnt. I left it on all day. Anyways, this one is called... Oh, crap. Ah, fuck. This one's called... If you're feeling festive. I know the holidays are over, but hey, it's never too late. The Grinch Repellent. Yep, the Grinch Repellent. But yeah, if you're wondering, well, Bazaga, where do we get these candles? Big explosion! This is where you get those candles. The link will be in the description. Am I getting paid for this? No. Am I being nice by putting her candles in my video? Yeah, you owe me. I'm only joking. But yeah, go check out these candles. They're really freaking good. And I'm gonna take this off because oh, well, has that been like that the whole time? And y'all just let me look like that? Did I forget to mention that they're all natural cocoa wax candles? 40-hour burn time? Are you freaking kidding me? I've got this other candle here. Let's see how much it burns for. I'm not even going to show the name of that bad boy. Let's see here. It doesn't even say. It's humiliated. And I'm pretty sure this burnt for, about a day. A day? A freaking day? Go check them out, please and thank you. Anyways, back to the video. Freaking button.
Go ahead, turn off them lights. Because it's about to get spooky.
This happened when I was a senior in high school. Snapchat was how I communicated with all of my friends during that time.
Yeah, I
In
use
fact,
Snapchat a lot.
I would bet that Snapchat was the most popular app in the entire school.
No, I don't. I don't have any friends.
I went to a pretty large high school and really enjoyed it. Sometime in the fall semester, though, I was added on Snapchat by a new user. It happened on a day shortly after I arrived at school. It did not seem like a bot or anything like that. But
That name looks like a bot, bro. Josh00.
The username was Josh something. It was a lot of numbers. And the name was just Josh.
No.
There were probably a few people named Josh at my school. I added the account back without giving it much thought.
Get some sleep, bro. You look
Not
so
long
unhealthy.
after doing so, Josh sent me a Snapchat. It was a chat though, not a picture. He said hi to me and what's up. I responded asking him who he was and how I knew him. He claimed to go to my school and mentioned it by name.
MJV
I believed
school.
him and had no reason not to. I don't remember exactly what I said after that, probably just cool or something. We talked very briefly, but I didn't know what he looked like, so I didn't know if I had a class with him or anything. The conversation didn't last very long, and I stopped talking with him. But later on, in that same school day, I got another Snapchat from Josh. Once again, it was just a chat, and I still didn't know what he looked like. He said, "Meet me behind the school near the English hallway
Josh, I already don't trust you.
doors after school." That was kind of weird. Why was he asking me to meet him after school? I knew where that exit was from the English hallway. It was rarely used and in the back corner of the school in a quieter
If you
area.
feel that is sketchy,
I asked
don't
him why.
go.
He said to just please show up. I really wanted to know who exactly this guy was, but when I clicked on his username again, there was no way of knowing. He didn't have a last name or initial, just Josh and a bunch of numbers. So when the school day ended, I did not go behind the school like
Good
he
job.
asked. I just left through the main side exit and went to my car in the student parking
Good
lot.
job, man.
I got another snap from him, and I saw it when
How
I
old
got
is
into
this
my
guy? I thought he
car.
was like
He asked me
15.
where I was, and I left him on open and then started to drive home. The drive home was normal. When I got to my street where I lived with my parents, though, a car followed me onto it. We lived on a quieter street, and I did not recognize the car. I pulled into my driveway, and the car kept going down the street.
Freaking ad.
I went inside and unpacked my school things, then went into my bedroom. I could see out the window that the same car was now parked on the side of the street
Yo,
a little
911?
ways up.
There's a guy stalking
The
me.
way that it
His name is
parked, kind of in
Josh.
front of our yard, seemed a little bit strange to me. I couldn't tell who was inside of it, though. It was a red two-door sedan, kind of smaller and looked to be fairly old, at least 15 years old. I covered my window and then went to the kitchen to get something to eat. Not long after, I remembered that the car was gone. Pretty soon, I forgot all about it. I didn't get any Snapchats from Josh and had a pretty normal day.
Alright.
That night, though, when I got into my bedroom to go to bed, I saw the car again. It was parked in the same spot.
Where are your parents at, man? You said you lived with your parents.
I couldn't tell if anybody was inside of it or not. I had a really bad feeling, though. I left my bedroom and found my dad and told him about it.
Freaking Pinocchio?
This just seemed really strange, and I didn't know who it was.
Big ass nose.
I wasn't sure what my dad wanted to do about it, but I figured that I should let him know. He left the house, I guess to go get a closer look at the car. I watched him from the window. Now, I had no idea if anybody was inside of the car or not. It was too hard to tell from where I was. When my dad got about halfway to the car, suddenly it started driving. It sped off and went down the street past my dad standing in our front yard.
Yeah, Josh.
When the car was gone, my dad came back inside.
Josh is a 30-year-old man.
He said that he saw some man driving.
Yep.
We were glad that the car was now gone. I didn't connect the car to the person on Snapchat, but the next morning I remembered the person. When I looked on Snapchat, I had been blocked from the account.
Good.
I asked around some friends at school, and none of them knew who the Josh guy could possibly be. I'm pretty sure that a grown man was pretending to be the Josh guy and tried to get me to go with him. He probably followed me home after I didn't meet up with him like he asked. It's really creepy to think about if that was in fact the case. The good thing, though, is that I've never heard from him again or saw the car after that.
Good.
This happened back when I was a college.
Alright, that was story number 1. So, I think there's a lesson to be learned in that first story. Don't trust anybody named Josh. I mean, come on. No, I'm joking. But, I don't know. It's very creepy that shit like that actually does happen. That's why, if you use Snapchat, turn off that damn setting where you can have your location on. You gotta be the stupidest person to have that shit on. You have to be the stupidest. Think, Mark. You have to be actually restarted to do some shit like that. Because, like, why do you need people to know your location at all times?
Me and Bethany, we're at Target. Oh my goodness. Guys, I'm home alone. Movie night.
You hear I knock at your door, it's over.
Student. During that time, I shared a house with a roommate named Stephanie, and we each had our own bedroom. When I was in college, I used the Snapchat app on a
Hold on, let me go freaking wipe my nose. I got freaking allergies and freaking flu season.
Daily basis. Quite a few of my friends are on Snapchat, not just from college, but from high school and other places as well. I snap with quite a few of them regularly. One night, I got added by someone new on Snapchat. When I looked at the username, I didn't know who it was. It was a guy, and I thought that possibly he had went to my school or something. Maybe I had met him at
What is his name?
At that time, I had been in college for a couple of years,
and he looked
had
white
met lots
too,
of people in my time there. I added the user back, seeing that his Bitmoji was a pretty typical-looking guy.
He's also racist.
Not long after this, I received a snap from him. I opened it, curious as to who he was and what he was sending me. It was just a blank picture of nothing, really. It seemed to be all black.
Don't click on that.
I wondered why he sent me this, but I just opened it and did not respond. A couple of hours went by. Now it was a little bit later at night. My roommate Stephanie was gone, and I was at home by myself and in my bedroom. I was doing some homework, but was planning to go to bed soon. I received another Snapchat from the same guy, though. Like before, it was a picture. This time, though, I opened it, and the picture looked like it was of my house.
Nah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Wonder what this guy sent me. Weird. Let's see what he sent me. Oh.
That looks like my house.
And the picture was taken from my street. When I saw this, I wondered how this person could be there.
You got that
Did they
freaking
know
location
this was
on.
my house? I sent a chat to the guy and asked him what he was doing. He opened it, but did not
Why
immediately
would you say
reply.
my house? Say,
I went to my bedroom
whose house is
window,
that?
which was covered, and lifted the blind slightly to look outside. When I did not see anything. I couldn't see the whole street from my window, but did see part of it.
Neighborhood.
I was hoping that maybe he was just walking by. And maybe this was one of my friends who actually knew me and was playing a joke. It seemed pretty unlikely for that to be the case, though. Hopefully the guy was gone now. About 5 minutes or so went by. I had gone back to my homework and was just about done.
Like Lisa from Bob's
I saw that I
Burgers.
got another snap from the same
sorry.
guy, though. This time, it was not a picture, but a chat. It said, "Open your front
I'm
door."
good.
I got
I'm
up
good.
and left my bedroom. Carefully, I walked over to the living room and looked out of the window that had a
Why?
view of the front step. I saw a man standing there right outside of the front door.
He took a picture of your
From
house.
where
Call
I
the
was,
cops.
I couldn't see the guy's face, but about up to his shoulders, so I really didn't know who he was. But he didn't appear to
Got
be
your
anybody
whole body
that I
out the
recognized.
window. He can see you,
I had
man.
no plans to open the door for him. I responded, asking who he was.
Zero brain
He did not
cells.
reply. I threatened to call the police. I said, if you don't leave or tell me who you are, I will call the cops. He opened that, but did not respond to it.
I'm gonna call the cops.
I watched him continue to stand at the front step.
Say, get the freak off
Then,
my
after
doorstep,
about a
man.
minute, I saw him leave the step
The
and
hell?
go to the left. It was out of my sight, and I hoped and assumed that he was leaving. I went to another window and looked out of it in the
running like
direction
a
that he
Scooby-Doo
went.
character.
I didn't see anything, though. This probably meant that he was gone now. For the next several minutes, I went around the house and looked out
He's
just
at your
about
back
every
door.
side of it, but did not see the guy. This made me feel better, and I figured that he was gone. Then I went back into my bedroom. I should have gone to sleep right then, but I wasn't that tired anymore. It wasn't all
Just
that
go to
late
sleep
either.
after that?
I was done studying, though, and went into my room and turned on my TV.
Sent me a picture
About
of
an
my
hour
house.
later, I felt my phone vibrate next to me on the bed. I picked it up and saw yet another snap from the same guy. At first, I didn't want to open it, but ultimately, I decided to.
Don't tell me that's her bedroom
It was a
window.
picture, and after opening it, I saw that it was a close-up of my bedroom window.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say, bro. How? Don't she, like, sleep on the second story? Did he get a freaking ladder and climb up there? Yo, all my guys out there, if you're that desperate, you need help, bro. Also, if you're that weird, get the freak off this channel.
The window, but couldn't see out of it at all because of the thick blinds that I had. Then I heard a knocking on the window. I took out my phone and dialed 911.
First smart
couldn't
move
take
of
it
this
anymore.
video.
Then I ran out of my bedroom and into the bathroom down the hallway.
That run
I
is
locked
so-
the door and waited for the police to arrive. In the meantime, I blocked his account on Snapchat and did not want any more snaps from him. When I was inside the bathroom, I didn't hear anything after blocking the guy. He wouldn't be able to contact me, and I didn't hear any noises from the window or anything. I really
Why
had
didn't you
no
go to the
idea what was
bathroom?
going on. I just
There's
hoped
a
that he
window
wouldn't try
right
to break
behind
into the house or anything. Eventually, the cops got there. It was only then that I finally left the bathroom. They told me that they found a man hiding in my backyard. He was a man that I did not recognize at all, and I'm not sure how he knew me or got my Snapchat. I did have my location on through Snap Map.
Man, what did I say? What did I say, man? No. What did I say? I told you. Freaking idiots, man.
Maps, though, which is how he knew where I lived. Since this incident, I only accept friends on Snapchat if I actually know them and who they are.
I don't want no one knowing where I'm at. Not even my closest friends. Hell no.
I had a really scary...
Alright. That was the second animation. The point I made in the first one. Don't turn your freaking location on, you weird. That animation was pretty good. It was pretty creepy. I don't know how he snapped the photo or knocked on her upstairs window. Or I'm assuming it's an upstairs window, judging by the houses nearby. And most bedrooms are on the upstairs or the upper floor. But yeah. I don't know how he did that unless he's Shaquille O'Neal.
really scary experience a couple of years ago. Now, during this time, I was back at my parents' house for the summer after my freshman year of college.
I'm sorry, I'm pausing a lot. As you can see, he got a shit ton of energy drinks. Me, and this is me personally, I cannot drink energy drinks. I don't know why. If I need to wake up in the morning, I'm drinking coffee. And even then, I'm good on coffee. It's just, I feel like your body isn't meant to have extra energy in it. Your body's meant to have the energy that you got in it. And what the hell are they putting in these energy drinks that gets you all hyper and shit? You're probably like, you had an energy drink. Energy drinks. Big thumbs down on the Bazaga rating. Oh shit, the Bazaga rating. Damn, that's like the whole thing. First animation Bazaga rating. I'd give that one 6.5 out of 10. Yeah, I'll give that one a 6.5 out of 10 because it was pretty good. And the second one that we just watched, I'm giving you a 3.4 out of 10 because you had your location on. No, I'll give it about yeah, I'll give it about the same, 6.5. Yeah. I forgot to do the Bazaga rating in this video right here, which I'm sorry about that. I had literally just woke up. You can tell by my voice, I had just woke up and said, you know what? I think I'm gonna record a YouTube video.
Named Jake. He lived like 2 blocks away, and we would walk to each other's houses all the time. We'd play video games together and had played on the same basketball team in high school. One night that summer, I was at home and in my bedroom. I had recently got back from my part-time summer job that I had. When I went on Snapchat to respond to some snaps and see what was going on with my friends, I saw that Jake had posted a story. Jake would occasionally post Snapchat stories like most friends, but he wasn't known to post anything that crazy or that many Snapchat stories. Jake is known as a pretty calm guy, and what I saw that he posted was really odd and out of character for him. There was like 10 Snapchat videos with a few pictures as well. Each one was really random and hard to tell what it was. Some appeared to be of the ground at nighttime, others the floor of a house, and you could see a few other people's feet. I couldn't tell who anybody was though. I also couldn't make out anybody speaking in the videos. It was just really bizarre and unlike him to be posting this.
You're nothing too crazy
I slid up on his story, responding to it, and asked him what was going on. Within minutes, he had seen my response to his story and opened it, but did not reply. The stories had all been posted about an hour earlier, and I wanted to know what was going on, so I decided to go over to his house.
Why are you sitting like that?
Even though it was like 10 o'clock at night, we were that close of friends. I walked the 10 minutes that it took to get to his house, and then knocked on his front door. Jake answered it and asked me what was up. I told him that I saw his stories on Snapchat and was wondering what was going on. He told me that he didn't post anything on Snapchat.
I got an ad.
That he lost his phone earlier that morning and tried to find it, but he couldn't. He asked me what was posted to his story. I went inside and we both went over the stories that were posted to his account. I showed them to him, and he realized that somebody must have found his phone and took it. Now they were posting to his Snapchat. Based on the Snapchat videos and pictures, there really wasn't much to go on. We were not that good of detectives to see where the people were. We also didn't know why on earth anybody would post these stories at all. Then, we suddenly remembered the Snap map.
Hey Jake, and homegirl in the last video. I'm gonna pick up my mic for this one. Pick up that mic. Turn that shit off!
Jake had his location turned on. We both figured out whoever took the phone probably turned it off, but we looked anyways just in case. When we did,
I'm sorry, I didn't. Well, still, no, never mind. He still has it on, so he's a freaking idiot. But I'm hoping that the guy that we're listening to doesn't have his location on, because if he does, they're dead.
Actually still on. It showed exactly on the map where his phone was, and it was only about 10 minutes ago that it had been used there. We both compared it to Google Maps and soon had the exact address. It was a house that was maybe a 10-minute drive from where we were. Jake and I both decided to go to the house. We left Jake's house and got into his car. Then we followed the directions to get to the address. None of us had been to that neighborhood before. When we got there, we saw that it did not appear to be the best neighborhood. The houses were small and not very nice.
How bad do you need your phone?
They seemed run down, and the yards were overgrown, and we saw several broken down looking cars.
How bad do you need your phone?
Nevertheless, we parked on the side of the road in front of the house. We both got out and walked up to the front door. Then, we confirmed that this was in fact where his phone had been, and it was. Jake firmly knocked on the front door. After a few seconds, we saw the curtains from the front window open for just a split second. We looked over to see somebody ducking back and closing the curtains quickly. They clearly didn't want to be seen. Jake then shouted from the other side of the door. He said that he lost his phone earlier in the day, and the location was showing it to be here. He said that the only thing he wanted was his phone back, and they could just throw it out the door to him and we would leave. We got nothing in response. But about a minute later, we heard a noise from behind the house. Somebody was back there and outside. Now, this was a really bad idea, but we decided to go around back. We left the front step and walked around the side of the house. We hadn't even made it around to the backyard yet when Jake spoke again. He said basically the same thing that he had said before. He really wanted his phone returned to him and was mad that somebody had took it, so I can't really blame him.
Yeah, no, I can understand that.
All of a sudden, though, we heard some yelling and the sound of people running. There were man's voices, and they were telling us to get the F out of here. I saw for a brief second at least 3 men running full speed at us. Jake and I just took off.
Oh my goodness, look at the hops!
The guys were a ways back, but approaching quickly. We ran into the front yard and then into the street. The guys were going so fast behind us that we wouldn't be able to make it to Jake's car and get inside of it on time. Instead, we were forced to run past his car and down the street.
Let me show you what you do in this situation. Let me show you what you do in this situation.
Welcome!
See, what you want to do, you want to grab all that momentum from you running, and then you want to pull up your fist, you want to crank that hoe, no soldier boy, then you want to Superman!
We were both decently fast guys, but the people behind us seemed to be almost as fast. We made it to the end of that street, and then ran to the next one over. The guys behind us seemed to stop chasing us at that point. There was a little park, and we ran in there and hid behind some trees. We stopped and caught our breath,
like they
and we
aged
tried
like
to figure out what to
in that
do.
one run.
We stayed there for maybe 5 minutes, and then carefully headed back to Jake's car. When we got to his car, we didn't see anybody outside or near the house. After that, we just left. We went back to Jake's, and he said that he would just have to buy a new phone. At least we tried to get it back. Looking back at that night, we probably should not have gone to the house. It could have been really dangerous, but we didn't think about it going into the situation. The location from Jake's phone was turned off after, so I don't know what happened to it. I do know that Jake ended up getting a new phone, though.
All right. That was 3 true Snapchat horror stories. Whoa, what the hell did I just say? All right, that was 3 true Snapchat horror stories by MJV Animation. Oh, damn, this was uploaded 8 hours ago and only has 8,000 views. Bro, that was a pretty good animation for only 8,000 views. Oh, look at my hair. Oh my goodness. I'm a freaking crackhead. All right, for the remaining of the video, I'm gonna look like this because my hair is very fizzy right now. So yeah. All right, so all those animations were pretty good. Were they scary though? Man, I don't know, cause I feel like everything I react to is just, it doesn't scare me. I want to find something that scares me that is not real. Like what's it called? Doorbell footage, ring doorbell footage, that shit scares me. Cause that is real. That is some shit that actually happens. And apparently according to this guy, this also happens. So I don't know. Alrighty guys, but yeah. I don't know if this is gonna be uploaded on the same day. Probably not, because it takes me roughly like an hour or something to edit videos, depending on how lazy I am. So anyways, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and like. Make sure to go check out MG. Oh my freaking god, I'm so sorry. MJV Animations. Make sure to go check them out, please, because y'all saw how I just butchered that name. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch y'all next time.